students, I hope all of you are doing good. Let's start today's chapter, fractions and decimals. After reading this chapter, you will be able to know about all these topics. Okay, so let's get started. Introduction. We have already learnt about fractions and decimals in earlier classes. The study of fraction involves proper, improper and mixed fractions. Also, we have studied about addition, subtraction, comparison of fractions, equivalent fraction and also ordering of fraction. Let us recall what we have studied about fractions. Okay. Fractions, first, a proper fraction. A proper fraction is a fraction that represents a part of a whole. For example, 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 7 by 8, etc. are examples of proper fractions. But these fractions are not proper fractions. Why? In proper fraction, numerator is always less than denominator. This is the reason why 3 by 4 is a proper fraction, whereas 7 by 6 is not a proper fraction, because numerator is greater than denominator. Okay. Next, improper fraction. An improper fraction is a combination of whole and a proper fraction. Therefore, 2 plus 1 by 4 is equals to 9 by 4 is an example of improper fraction. Next, mixed fraction. An improper fraction can be written as a combination of whole and a proper fraction. That is like this: 2 whole 3 by 4, 1 whole 1 by 2, etc. are examples of mixed fraction. Mixed fractions can be converted into improper fractions. Okay. See, 2 whole 3 by 4. This is a mixed fraction and we have to convert this into improper fraction. So how will we do it? We will multiply these two numbers and then add. Okay. 2 4s are 8 plus 3. Denominator will be 4. So 11 by 4. Okay. Example 1. Solve the following. Okay, this is very easy. See, denominators are equal, same. So what will you do? You will just add numerators. Okay, means 2 plus 3 and denominator will be same. So you will get 5 by 3. In subtraction also, what will you do? You will just subtract numerators and denominator will be same. Okay, 8 minus 4 is 4, 4 by 9 is the answer. Right, students? Now, example 2, solve the following. Now, in this case, as you can see, denominators are not equal. Then how are you gonna add them up? See, 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4. In this case, what will we do? We will take the LCM of denominators, that is 2 and 4. So, LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. Okay. So, 1 by 2 is 2 into 2 into 2 is 2 by 4. 3 by 4, this is already 4, okay. 3 by 4. Now, denominators are same. Now, you can add them up. 2 plus 3 by 4 is equals to 5 by 4. Similarly, in subtraction also, what will you do? If the denominators are not equal, you will take LCM of denominators and then you will make denominator same. Okay, remember. If final answer of any question is improper fraction, don't forget to change it to mixed fraction. Without that, it will be considered incomplete. Like 17 by 3 is equals to 5 whole 2 by 3, etc. And number 2, if a mixed fraction is given in question, change to improper fraction for solving like this one. Okay, this is given in mixed number. First, you will convert it into improper fraction and then we'll add. Okay, let's do exercise 2.1. 7 by 9 plus 2 by 9. So, what will you get? You will do, you will only add the numerator. 7 plus 2 by 9. Okay, 7 plus 2 is equals to 9. 9 by 9 is equals to 1. So, 1 is the answer. Right, students? Let us now study some more examples involving addition and subtraction of fractions. But first, no more. Fractional answers should be in lowest term, that is when only common factor shared by numerator and denominator is 1. Okay. So, let us check out what does example 3 say. A rectangular sheet of paper is long, this much, and broad. Find the perimeter. So, you know the perimeter of rectangle is 2 length plus breadth. First, you will write length. What is the length? 3 whole 3 by 4 centimeter. Okay. It's in mixed number. First, convert it into improper fraction. 3 4s are 12 plus 3, 15 by 4 centimeter. Okay. And breadth is what? 2 whole 1 by 2 centimeter. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5 by 2 centimeter. Now, find perimeter of rectangle is 2 length plus breadth. Okay. Length is what? 15 by 4 plus 5 by 2. Okay, now denominator is not same, then what will you do? You will take LCM. Okay, so let's do here 2, 15 by 4 plus we had 5 by 2. So LCM, when you will take LCM of 4 and 2, it will be 4. Now make denominator 4. 4 is already here, so you will write 15 as it is. 2. To make 4, we will multiply 2 by 2. So we will have to multiply 5 by 2. So 5 into 2. So 2, 15 plus 10 by 4. Okay. So 2 into, so is 25 by 4, right? 2 2s are 4. 25 by 2. So this is an improper fraction. So what will you do? You will convert it into mixed number. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 1 by 2 centimeter. So 12 whole 1 by 2 centimeter is the answer, right? Let's do exercise 2.2. A rectangular field is of length. Okay, length is given 17, 1 by 4 meter, and breadth is given 15, 1 by 2 meter. There is a house in the center of the field which is a square of side. Find the perimeter of both the rectangular field and the house respectively. Okay, so the side of what square is what? 12 whole 1 by 4 meter. So you have to find out the perimeter of the rectangular field and the house also. Okay, so length here, length is 17, 1 by 4 meter. First, what will you do? You will convert this mixed number into improper fraction. Okay, you know 17 4s are 68 plus 1, 69 by 4 meter. Okay, breadth is what? 15, 1 by 2 meter. 15 2s are 30 plus 1, 31 by 2 meter. So perimeter of field, which is a rectangular in shape, is 2 length plus breadth. So 2, 69 by 4 plus 31 by 2. Okay, LCM of 4 and 2 is 4. Okay, so you will make this 4. This is already 4, and you will multiply 31 by 2. So you will, what will you get? 62. Okay, so 2. Now 69 plus 62 is what? 131. Got this? 131 by 2 meter. Now you will have to convert it into what? Mixed number. 2 6 are 12, 2 5s are 11, 1 by 2 meter. So this is the perimeter of field. Now you also have to find out the perimeter of house. Perimeter of house. House is in square shape, and perimeter of house is 4 into side. What is the side? Side is 12 whole 1 by 4 meter. Now first convert it into improper fraction. 12 4s are 48 plus 1, 49 by 4 meter. 4 4 goes, 49 meter is the answer. So perimeter of house is 49 meter and perimeter of rectangular field is 65 1 by meter. Right, students? Now multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of fractions by a whole number. Let us see the following multiplication. 4 into 1 by 3 is what? 4 into 1 is 4 by 3. And now you will convert it into mixed number. Okay. Next, multiplication of fraction by a fraction. Let us see the following example. 4 by 5. Okay, here we were multiplying a whole number by a fractional number. Okay, now we will multiply fraction by a fraction. 4 by 5 into 2 by 3. So what will you do? You will multiply numerator and upon denominator. You will multiply the denominators. 4 2s are 8 and 5 3s are 15. Okay. No more. Number 1, thus to multiply a proper fraction or an improper fraction by a whole number, the numerator gets multiplied with the whole number and denominator remains unchanged. Number 2, to multiply a fraction by another fraction, we multiply the numerator of the first fraction by the numerator of the second fraction and the denominator of first fraction by the denominator of the second fraction, as we did in this case. Okay. And number 3, to multiply the fraction by a mixed fraction, as in this case, first the mixed fraction is converted into improper fraction and then the same procedure is followed. Okay. Remember, it is sad to know that we cannot add two fractions by just summing up their numerators and denominators. This is wrong. Okay, but it is a nice surprise that multiplying fractions is just that easy. All you have to do is multiply all numerators together and write the result over all of the denominators multiplied together. Okay, important facts about multiplication. It is not necessary first to multiply the fractions and then simplify. We may simplify first and then multiply. For example, here this 21 by 25 into 45 by 68. Okay, so it is not necessary that first we will multiply and then we'll simplify it. You can first simplify them. Okay, so 5 5s are 25 and 5 9s are 45. Okay. So here is now you can multiply 21 into 9 by 5 into 68. Okay. So 189 and 340 is the denominator, right, students? Next one also 25 by 7 into 12 by 5 into 7 by 4. Okay. 7 goes, 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, 4 ones are 4, 4 3s are 12. Okay. So how simple is this, that first we will simplify and then we will multiply. So now the answer is 5 3s are 15. Okay. Okay. Now B part, it is important to see that 5 by 6 plus 12 by 13 is not equals to 5 by 6. Okay. Whenever two fractions are in addition form like this, you cannot simplify them. Okay. Or whenever they are in where we are subtracting two fractions, we cannot simplify them because it is wrong. This cancellation could only be done when two fractions are multiplied. This is not possible in case of addition and subtraction of fractions as shown above. So always remember that whenever we are adding or subtracting two fractions, we cannot cancel them out, right? C, use of half. Fraction can also be used as an operator of. Example, half of 10 centimeter can be written as C, half of 10 centimeter, half into 10 centimeter, and then you will get 5 centimeter as answer. Okay. Similarly, 1/4 of rupees 100 can be written as 1/4 of rupees 100, then you will get rupees 25 answer. And common mistakes, don't forget to write units in answers, if any. Okay. D, if in between two fractions of is there, then multiply those fractions. That is 1/4 of 1/3. You have to just multiply them up. Okay. So you'll get 1/12. Okay. Number 1, the value of product of two proper fractions is always less than each of the fractions. Example, 2/3 into 5/9 is equals to what? 10/27. Okay. So 10/27 is less than 2/3 and also 10/27 is less than 5/9. Okay. Number 2, the product of two improper fractions is greater than each of the two fractions. For example, 9/2 into 5/3 is equals to 45/6. So clearly 45/6 is greater than 9/2 and 45/6 is greater than 5/3. Right. Number 3, the product of a proper and an improper fraction is less than improper fraction and greater than the proper fraction. For example, 1/3 into 5/4. This is an improper. This is a proper fraction. This is an improper fraction, and the answer is what? Proper fraction. So 15/12 is greater than 1/3 and 15/12 is greater than 5/4. Okay, remember, take care of super critical points 1, 2 and 3, which are given on page number 3. They will help you to avoid many calculations mistakes while rechecking the solution. Okay. Illustrative example, match the following. Okay, in this case you have to match these mixed numbers to these figures. See, 2 whole 1 by 5 is what? See, there are 2 whole figures and one part is shaded out of 5. So you will match this to this. Then 2 into 1 by 2. 2 into 1 by 2 is this. 3 into 2 by 3 is this, and 3 into 1 by 4 is this. Okay. So fraction as an operator of, we have one cake, then half of it represents half cake. Half of one is half. Similarly, if we have 2 cakes, then half of 1 plus half of 1 is equals to 1 cake. Means half of 2 is equals to 1. Thus we see that of represents what? Multiplication. Okay. Abhi has 10 pencils and Abha has 1/5 of the number of pencils that Abhi has. The number of pencils Abha has 1 by 5 of 10. Okay, so 1 by 5 into 10 is equals to 2. So Abha has how much pencils? 2 pencils. So remember that after multiplying the given fractions, the product must always be written in lowest term. Okay. Example 5, multiply. You have to multiply 4 into 2 by 3. So 4 2s are 8 by 3. Now you will convert this improper fraction into mixed number. Okay. Example 6, find 1 by 3 of 7 kg. Of means multiply and then you will multiply as you do. Example 7, simplify. 15 by 14 into 7 by 6. Okay, here it is written simplify, means first you will have to write the answer in simplification form, or you will simplify them and then will multiply. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. So 5 into 1 is 5, 2 into 2 is 4. Now convert this improper fraction into mixed number. Okay. Now common mistakes. Major mistake territory. Some common mistakes are done very frequently. For making friendship with fraction, don'ts should be known to us with reason. See, here what is written, be carefully. 5 whole 1 by 10 is not equals to 5 into 1 by 10 or half. This is completely wrong, because in mixed fraction its meaning is, what its meaning, 5 plus 1 by 10. Okay, then we will get 51 by 10. And B part, 3 plus 2 by 4. You cannot cancel them out. This is wrong, totally wrong. Cancellation, as I told you, is only possible when the numbers are multiplied or divided. You cannot cancel the fractions or the numbers in case of addition or subtraction, right? Similarly, this is also wrong, because there is a sign of plus. It is only possible when they are multiplied. And in D part, here LCM of denominator will be taken first. You cannot add them up, means you will see 3 by 7 plus 14 by 9. You cannot add like 3 plus 14 numerator and then 7 plus 9. This is wrong. First you will take LCM of denominators to make the denominator same, right? So remember that. These are the common mistakes which probably you can do. Example, simplify. 3 1 by 2 into 4 3 by 4 into 5 4 by 5. Okay, first convert into improper fraction. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7 by 2. 4 4s are 16 plus 3 is 19 by 4. 5 5s are 25 plus 9 plus 4, 29 by 5. Okay. As you can see, we cannot simplify them. So what will you have to do it? You will multiply all three numerators and you will multiply all 3 denominators. Okay. And this is an improper fraction, then you will convert it into mixed number. Okay. Let's do exercise 2.3. Multiply the following. 3 into 2 by 5. This is so simple. 3 into 2 is a 6 by 5. Now you will convert this improper fraction into mixed number. So this is the answer, right? More word problems on multiplication of fractions. Example 10. If the cost of 1 dozen oranges is rupees 32, 1 by 4 rupees, find the cost of 18 oranges. You know, 1 dozen means 18 oranges, 12 oranges. 1 dozen is equals to 12 number. Therefore, 18 oranges means 12 plus 6, that is 1 dozen, and this is what? This is half of dozen. Half of dozen is 6. Okay. So total you have 1 plus 1 by 3 is 3 by 2 dozen. So you have to find out the cost of 3 by 2 dozen oranges. So you know the cost of 1 dozen oranges. Cost of 1 dozen oranges is equals to rupees 32 1 by 4. And you have to find out the cost of 3 by 2 dozen oranges. So what will you do? You will multiply this by 3 by 2. First, you will convert this into improper fractions. So here, what will you get? 129 by 4 into 3 by 2. Now, multiply the numerator and then you will multiply the denominator. Then you will get this answer. Right, students? Let's do exercise 2.4. If the cost of 1 meter of cloth is rupees 7 2 by 5, find the cost of 8 meter of cloth. So, cost of 1 meter of cloth is equals to rupees 7 2 by 5. So 7 5s are 35 plus 2, 37 by 5. Now you have to find out the cost of 8 meter of cloth. So what will you do? You will multiply this by 8. Okay. And after multiplying, you will convert the number into mixed number. Right, students? Division of fractions. It is asked to distribute 15 toffees among 3 children. How many toffees will each child get? Here we have to divide toffees among the children. So each one will get 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5 toffees. Similarly, suppose we have to cut 9 meter cloth into pieces of size 3 by 4 meter each. What will be the number of pieces cut? Here also we have to divide the cloth into pieces of size 3 by 4 meter. So number of pieces cut is equals to 9 divided by 3 by 4. So there may be a situation when we have to divide a fraction by a fraction. For example, suppose we have to distribute a 3 by 4 liter of cold drink in the glasses of size 1 by 8 liter each. How many such glasses can be filled with cold drink? Naturally, number of glasses filled is what? 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 8. So now let's check out what does the rule say. Division of a whole number by a fraction. 1 divided by 1 by 4 is equals to 4. How? 1 into 4 by 1 is equals to 4. Similarly, 1 divided by half is equals to 2. 2 divided by half is equals to 4. Okay. Rule. To divide a whole number by a fraction, we multiply the whole number by the reciprocal of the fraction, as we did in this case. Okay. So this rule. Next is a reciprocal of a fraction. Two non-zero fractions which have their product equal to 1 are called reciprocals of each other. For example, 1 by 3 into 3 by 1 is equals to 1. So 1 by 3 is a reciprocal of 3 by 1 and 3 by 1 is a reciprocal of 1 by 3. Okay. Similarly, 2 by 5 into 5 by 2 is equals to 1. Here 2 by 5 and 5 by 2 are reciprocals of each other. Okay. No more. Reciprocal of a fraction is also called multiplicative inverse of it. Example, multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of 17 by 21 is 21 by 17. Okay. And now try a few more questions of this type, like find reciprocals of these fractions. Okay. Division of a fraction by a whole number. Let us see. 7 by 3 divided by 3. As in earlier case, we multiply 7 by 3 by the reciprocal of 3. Okay. So we will divide. First you will find the reciprocal. We'll write 1 here. Now we will multiply. First we will write the reciprocal of this fraction, then we'll multiply 1 by 3. So you will get 7 by 9. Okay. Division of a fraction by another fraction. Let us try to find 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. See, 3 by 4 into reciprocal, what will you do? 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. 3 by 4 multiply by reciprocal of 1 by 2, that is 2 by 1. So you will get 3 by 2 or 1 whole 1 by 2. Okay. Remember, major mistake territory. Sometimes we might forget which fraction to be changed to its reciprocal or flip in a division problem. Remember, KFC, Full form of KFC is Kentucky Fried Chicken. No. K means keep the first number. F means flip from divide to multiply. And C, change the second number to its reciprocal. Okay, so we always, like we are doing this division, we will always find the reciprocal of the second fraction. We will keep first fraction as it is. Okay, let's do exercise 2.5. Divide fraction by a fraction. Okay, 7 by 8 divided by 3 by 2. Okay, we will keep this fraction as it is. Okay, then we will put a sign of multiplication instead of division, and then we'll write reciprocal of this number, that is 2 by 3. Okay, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So 7 by 12, this is the answer, right? Decimal numbers. A fraction with denominator 10, 100 or 1000 is called a decimal fraction. For example, 5 by 10, 3 by 100, 4 by 1000, etc. are all decimal fractions. In these fraction numbers are written by using a decimal point. Then these are called decimal numbers or simply decimal. So 5 by 10 is equals to 0.5, 3 by 10 is equals to 0.0003 and 4 by 1000 is equals to 0.004. Right? Let us try to fill up the following table. See, decimal number is given here, and this is the place value chart, you can see. Okay, so here the expanded form of this number is given, and now let us try to arrange the following decimals in ascending order. 3.01, 0.75, 2.1, 1.9 and 0.9. Ascending order means increasing order, smallest to greatest. So which one is the smallest? Okay, here we can see, first we see the whole part. Okay, 0, 0. Okay, now move on to next 7 and then 9. Now you will say this is 75 and this is 9. Obviously 75 is greater. No, this is not 75, this is 75. You can put 1 0 here. Okay, so what does the rule say? Ki first you have to convert all the decimal fractions into decimal numbers into like decimals. Okay, then only then you can compare easily. Okay, so which one is the smallest number? This one, 0.75. Then you have 0.90, then you have 1.90, then 2.10 and 3.01. So this is the ascending order. Okay, example 13, you have to add, see, 2.75, then 2.3, you can place 10 here, and then 0.90. Remember students, decimal should be under decimal. Okay, and then you will add these decimals as we do addition of whole numbers, right? No more. In addition, first change all decimal numbers to like decimals. Example, add 4, 2.917, 1.8, then take number as 4.000. Okay, 2.917 and 1.800, then add them up. Okay, and in subtraction, change all the decimal numbers into like decimals, then do subtraction. Okay, now let's check out exercise 2.6. Which is greater, 0.15 or 1.5? Clearly this one is greater because in whole number part, whole number is 1 but there is 0. Okay. Multiplication of decimal numbers. Rule 1. To multiply a decimal by a whole number, we multiply like whole numbers ignoring the decimal. We put decimal point in the product from the right to left after as many decimal places as are there in the given decimal numbers. Example, you have to multiply 2.4 by 3. Let's multiply it. 2 4s are 12, 1 carry, 3 2s are 6 plus 7, 72. Now it's time to put the decimal. So there is, after decimal there is 1 digit. Okay, so starting from right you will put decimal after 1 digit, 1. So 7.2 is the answer. Okay, now rule number 2. To multiply two decimal numbers, we multiply the numbers in the same way as for whole numbers. Then we put the decimal point in the product, leaving from the right to left as many decimal places as the total number of decimal places in the two decimal numbers to be multiplied. For example, you have to multiply these two decimal numbers, 14.12 into 3.12. Okay, first, how many decimal places are there? 2. How many decimal places are there? 1. So, total decimal places are 3. That means when we will find the product, we will place decimal after 3 digits starting from the right. So, product is this much, 45184. Now, we have to put a decimal, 1, 2, 3. Here we will put decimal, right? Next, multiplication of decimals by 10, 100 and 1000, etc. To multiply a decimal by 10, shift the decimal to the right by 1 place. Example, see, 3.25 into 10. Okay, there is 1 0. So, you have to shift this decimal point towards right by 1 place only. So, you will get answer 32.5. Okay. And to multiply a decimal by 100, the decimal is shifted to the right by 2 places. Now, 23.451 into 100. So, now what will you do? You will shift this decimal towards a right place, but to the right by 2 places. Okay, 1, 2. So, decimal will be here. No need to multiply. So, write 2. Now, 2345.1 is the answer. Okay, no more. When decimal number is multiplied by any power of a 10 as a 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc., the digits of product remains the same as in the decimal number. But the decimal point of product is shifted to the right by as many of places as that zeros over 1. Okay. To multiply a decimal by 1000, the decimal is shifted to the right by 3 places because now there are 3 zeros. So, this is the number. Okay. And you have to multiply this by 1000, 253. Okay. Now, your decimal will shift 3 places right. 1, 2, 3. Here, now this decimal will come here. So, the answer is this much, 3.0. Okay. In example 18, you have to fill up all the blanks. Let's do exercise 2.7. Find the product, following products. 0.9 into 5. 9 into 5 is 45. Now, it's time to put the decimal. Okay, there is 1 decimal place, so you will put dot here. Okay. Now, division of decimal numbers. Rule. To divide a decimal number by a non-zero whole number, we divide like whole numbers, ignoring the decimal. Then we put a decimal in the quotient, starting from right hand side, leaving as many decimal places as are there in the dividend. Okay. Let us see the following example. You have to divide 27.48 by 6. Okay. Let's do the division. First, forget about the decimal. Okay. 6 4s are 24, 3, then bring down 4, 6 5s are 30, 4 remainder, bring down 8, 6 8s are 48. Okay. 4, 5, 8, this is the quotient. Now, it's time to put the decimal. Okay. Count how many decimal places are there? 2. So, you will put the decimal where? 1, 2 here. Okay. Or alternatively, you can also do like this. Like you have this number 27.48 divided by 6. There are 2 decimal places. So, you will divide by 100 into 1 by 6. Okay. Now, you can do it. Answer will be same. Right. No more. If decimal numbers answer, that is quotient, is not a whole number, that is there is a remainder left, we are not allowed to leave it as it is. Place zeros after the last number in dividend. Bring as many zeros down as you need to find the answer. Example, in this case, you can see we can add as many zeros as we want till we get a 0 remainder. Okay. Since 5 remainder is left, so 3 more zeros are taken after last digit 5 of dividend, and the division is continued. Okay. Division of decimals by 10, 100 or 1000. Rule number 1. To divide a decimal by 10, shift the decimal point by 1 place to the left. For example, 15.76 divided by 10. Okay, now here in division we will shift the decimal towards left. Okay, there is 1 0, so we will shift only it by one place. So 1.576 is the answer. Okay, rule number 2, to divide a decimal by 100, shift the decimal point by 2 places to the left. For example, you have this number 217.52 divided by 100. Okay, you will shift this decimal towards left 1 to here. So you will get this answer 2.1752, right? Rule number 3, to divide a decimal by 1000, shift the decimal point by 3 places to the left. For example, you have this and you have to divide this by 1000. So you will place this decimal towards left 3 places, 1, 2, 3. Here you will shift this 1.432103. This is the answer, right? No more. While dividing a decimal number by power of 10, that is 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc., the digits of the dividend and quotient are same, but the decimal point in quotient shifts to the left by as many places as there are zeros over 1. Division of decimal by a decimal. To divide a decimal by a decimal, shift the decimal point in the dividend and the divisor to the right as many places as there are the divisor, then divide. Okay, so first you have given 58.8, you have to divide this number by 1.2. So what will you do? See, there is one place after decimal, there is also one place after decimal. Okay, this will cancel out because here it is written that to divide a decimal by a decimal, shift the decimal point in the dividend and the divisor to the right. Okay, as many places as they are in the divisor. So now you will divide this by 12. What will you get? 4s are 48 and 9. 49 is the answer. Okay. Okay, now you have to fill this table up. Okay. Similarly, you will do example 22 also. Okay. Now let's do exercise 2.8. Divide. You have to divide 0.9 by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 and there is one decimal place, so you will put decimal here. So 0.3 is the answer, right students? Now you will do remaining questions and you will also do practice of the remaining exercises. Okay.